Hi guys, aloha. As many of you may know, I just got back from vacation. I went to Oahu with my family and we had a fantastic, wonderful, amazing time. I hadn't been to Hawaii in probably 10 years. So it was pretty awesome. But anyway, I thought it might be fun to show you guys what I brought. So this is like, you know, what's in my bag, my travel bag, Hawaii version. So this is just gonna be like skincare and beauty basically. So anyway, I'm going to do this get ready with me style. So I'm actually going to apply the products and talk about them and what I brought and everything. So, and I like literally, we got back last night, so I haven't even unpacked yet. So this is what I brought with me. This is the sunscreen that I used pretty much every day. This is Hawaiian Tropic and I like the way it smells and it seems to work well. It's SPF 50. We also had some La Roche-Posay for the kids, and then while we were there, we ended up buying a spray can for Colin because he prefers a spray can. Everybody had a different sunscreen. And then I was using my new Hoola Boddess cream from Benefit. This, it doesn't have any color to it, but it does smell nice, and it is a nice lotion. It has like a little bit of a shimmer to it, I guess. I don't know, I never really noticed it. Mostly it was just hydrating and it smelled nice. Okay, so this is my travel bag. I got this off of Julep like 1,000 years ago. Okay, so what I brought to clean my face was these wipes. I don't think these are the Oil of Olay brand, but it's something like that, you know, where it's like a towel. I always cut them in half because I feel like a full towel is too much. But anyway, it's just like a cleansing cloth. You wet it and then wash your face with that, and it's good for taking off makeup and everything. So this is what I usually bring when I travel, just because it's so much easier. I also brought a little travel size of Derma, which is the micellar water. Oh, my necklace. I wore this necklace pretty much every day. I also have a rose gold plumeria necklace that I got for Christmas, and I wore that a couple times too. And deodorant. I brought my little travel size La Vanilla. This one is Sporty Vanilla. This is, I think, supposed to be for like the teenagers or something. I don't know. Despite my efforts with sunscreen, I did definitely get a tan. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm definitely more tan than usual. And also my poor blue is so faded. I'm going to touch it up tonight, I think. I hope, because this is ridiculous. I pretty much wore my hair in a bun every day. There was like one day where I wore my hair down, and by the end of the day, I could not brush my hair. It was so tangly. So I pretty much just wore it in a bun every single day. I also have a little travel size of First Aid Beauty face cleanser, which I really like, and it's just really gentle. My body wash. I also brought my Kate Sommerville ExfoliKate because I did not bring any of my normal skincare. I didn't bring my Drunk Elephant or anything, so I just brought this for a nice exfoliation. And then I did bring my Marula oil, but I ended up not really ever using it. So what I did use was my Derma E Vitamin C serum. I definitely brought this. I knew I wanted to have vitamin C serum with me, so I'm just gonna put that on now. Especially, you know, being out in the sun all day, I knew I needed my vitamin C serum with me. Origin's Plantscription eye cream. I love this stuff. I used to have the full size of this and I used it all up and I loved it. I get samples of eye creams all the time. And usually the samples, because you only need, you know, the teeny tiniest amount. So samples of eye creams always have so much product in them. Honestly, I think my Plantscriptions was the last eye cream that I actually purchased. I usually only used this at night. This is a little sample of the Drunk Elephant La La Retro Whipped Cream, and I love this stuff. It's just a really nice, luxurious feeling cream. So I used this at night, but during the day, I used this, also from Hawaiian Tropic. See, they match. Not really done on purpose because I use this all the time anyway. And then this I got at Target a while ago, probably last summer, and I didn't really use it. Like I think I used it once or something, but I was trying out all these different sunscreens, so I never really got around to it. But I brought this with me because I don't know why. It says Hawaii on it. Anyway, I ended up really liking this. I really do. It has a light scent to it. It smells kind of like the other one. And I use a full pump, but it seems like a lot. So you don't necessarily have to. I just, you know, felt like I should. Yeah, it totally smells like the body stuff, but it is for your face. And I didn't have any irritation with it or anything. And for the most part, I do feel like it did a really good job of keeping me from getting sunburned. There were a couple of days where we were just out in the sun all day long, and I think that was when I got you know, most of my tanness, but even then I never got burned on my face, just a little bit more tan. A lot of days, like when we were just going to the beach, this is all I did with my face. I just put on sunscreen, that was it, out the door we go. But on other occasions when we were going to be out and about around the island, I did wear some makeup. So this is what I brought. My sister got me this bag. Isn't this so cute? It says internet famous. She's so funny. Only my sister would think I'm internet famous. I did bring this tiny little travel bedhead flat iron, but I never actually used it because this was my hair the entire time. I brought my Tarte fluffy foundation brush because it's my favorite, and my Cosmetics CC Cream Illumination in medium. I freaking love this stuff. So I will put some of this on, and out of laziness, I usually just do it this way. And then that way I don't have to touch my face or anything. And this has SPF 50 in it as well, so you know, I like doubling up on the sunscreen, and you know, like I said, I never actually got sunburned on my face. My shoulders, my back, my chest, definitely, but my face never actually got sunburned. And this is not an actual beauty blender, this is the one from Ricky's. This actually still feels a little damp. I'm gonna go wash it though. And I opted to bring this one because I really, really like this one, and it's cheap, so if I lost it or something, I wouldn't be, you know, $20 out. And it's still a really good sponge. I love this sponge from Ricky's. It's one of my favorite dupes. Okay, so I did bring some Tarte Shape Tape because I love this concealer, and honestly, this is all I would do. That's it. Normally, I conceal my face, like, you know, I basically do highlighter all over my face. This was all I was doing because I didn't want to go crazy. I didn't want really heavy makeup. I just wanted, you know, to not look like I had big bags under my eyes. So anyway, that was basically it. That's all I did, was just one little dot under my eyes. And with the Shape Tape, that's like all you need sometimes. They also just came out with Shape Tape Foundation, which I'm actually excited to try. Curious to see how that goes. I wonder if it's basically the same formula, just in a bigger bottle or what. Normally, I don't really wear powder, but I thought that I should bring a powder for some reason, and I didn't want to bring a loose powder, so I brought my Julep one. And I'm so glad that I did, because with all of the humidity and everything, I felt like I needed some powder. I don't know, you know, just for like the longevity of my makeup, and sometimes just so that I wasn't looking like super wet face. Because it wasn't that it was oily, it was just, you know, everything's so humid there. You know, and my moisturizer is super hydrating, and the CC cream is hydrating, so it's like I had a lot of hydration going on. And the humidity, which by the way, my skin loves the humidity. So anyway, I did bring this, and these were the brushes that I brought other than my Tarte one. These are from Royal and Langnickel, and I threw in one from Real Techniques, which this is like my favorite brush of all time, and then the Brow Gal little brow spoolie thing. So I just used this big fluffy brush, and I used this for like everything, you'll see. And basically just went over, you know, like my T-zone, my jawline, because that always tends to lose makeup the fastest, you know, because I got my hands on my face, the kids are all up in my grill. So anyway, it was mostly just T-zone areas. Even though I don't have oily skin, I don't know, it just seemed like the thing to do. That's so weird, but seriously. And then I brought my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which with that same brush, I basically just was like bronzing the hell out of my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, and not just the sides of my nose, but like the top of my nose, because that's, you know, like if you're trying to look like you have a tan, the top of your nose always has a tan. And I didn't feel like contouring my nose or anything. Like, I wasn't going for that. I'm not going for full coverage. I'm just going for look a little bit better. And then I brought my Julep Peach Bellini blush, which is my favorite. I just got the pink petal one, which I like, but the Peach Bellini is still my favorite. So anyway, just a touch of that on the tops of my cheeks, just for a little bit of a rosy complexion. And bring this kind of everywhere too, for that sun-kissed look. And then I brought this palette, which I think I got in a BoxyCharm a while ago. Ooh, do not drop that. This is Studio Makeup On The Go, and this is the Cool Down palette. With my Real Techniques, I just go in this matte kind of baby pink color all over my lids. And you guys, I was not like spending a lot. I was always trying to get ready in a hurry. So this is also good, like, you know, 5-minute makeup kind of a thing if you're not talking the whole time. This fluffy brush in this middle kind of taupey brown color, just in my crease. And then I'm just gonna buff out the edges with this one because I do feel like I'm a little bit sloppy. Even though it's like a nice light color, I feel like I'm sloppy. And then I ended up using this big fat wide brush for my eye makeup most of the time. Like I thought that I was gonna use a different brush, but I ended up using this one. And I would either go in with this sparkly pink color or this slightly darker sparkly pink color, kind of a rosy plum. Let's go with the darker one. And just kind of almost like I'm lining my eyes and then just kind of bring it up into the crease a little bit. I'm just using what's left on the brush to go under. And then with this tiny little angled liner brush, going in with this dark gray color and just sort of lining my eyes in like a really sloppy, messy way. I did bring a black eyeliner pencil, but I never once used it. I just wasn't into it because I didn't want anything too, I don't know, dramatic. Going for like a gentle smoky eye here. Oh, and I did bring some brow gel. This is just the Benefit Gimme Brow. I really only used this a couple of times. Most of the time, I just didn't even bother. It was just like, you know, when we went out to a fancy dinner and I think maybe one other time. I brought this CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro. It's waterproof. I did not bring any waterproof mascara remover though, so most of the time I was there I had like smudges around my eyes, which I think is why I was going for more of a smoky look, and I had like crunchy eyelashes the whole time. I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? Why didn't I think to bring eye makeup remover? I used my micellar water a couple of times and that did actually work really well, but still, oh, I just poked myself in the eye. Stop talking while you're putting on mascara. This brush is really weird. Like, look at the weird shape of this brush. It's got that spiky ball on the end, I guess, to separate your lashes, but then it's got this, I don't know, it's just kind of weird shaped. And while definitely waterproof, I don't know that it's my favorite mascara. Okay, so there's the mascara. See, not super impressive, but at least, you know, my eyelashes are now black. And then I have my Makeup Forever 3C lip liner, which I honestly think I used once. Most of the time I was just using my Pixi lip balm. Oh, I don't have it with me. It's probably still in my pocket. And a little Sun Bum SPF 30 lip balm. This one is banana scented. They also have a couple other scents, but I like the banana one. So that's pretty much it. That was like as fancy as my makeup got the whole time we were there. Those are the products that I used. Like I said, I did bring an eyeliner. What is this? But I never once used it. It's Makeup Forever. I did use this once or twice. What's actually in this bottle is the Too Faced Prime Spray, but it really reminds me of the Urban Decay one, so I'm just gonna spray this. And that's pretty much it. I did bring this for getting the tangles out. I used this that one day when I wore my hair down and it was so crazy windy. Oh my gosh, it was so windy. And that was the day that I chose to wear my hair down for some reason. Anyway, could not brush my hair. I used like half the bottle of this on it. And I used this in June's hair almost every day. This is Beauty Protector, Protect and Detangle. And I love this stuff. It smells good and it works really, really well. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave all of the information in the description box. I will list all of the products that I brought with me. I felt like I had everything I needed and everything I brought was great. I feel like my skin is doing really well, probably because I was just on vacation, you know, but I think the products and everything worked for me, which I was happy, because sometimes you get a sunscreen and then you get wet and it gets in your eyes and it stings like crazy. That never happened to me, so that was awesome. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I am happy to be back and be doing videos again. There will be more coming very soon. All right, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.